Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to swap out the parts and the bits and the guts of your regular First Strike FSC mag and install them into this. This happens to be a brand new mag. It's a 3D printed mag offered by MCS. The advantage of using this guy is that it'll use these 12 gram CO2s as opposed to what the First Strike FSC mags use, which is an 8 gram CO2. What are the perks? Well, this guy quite literally gives you more bang for your buck. It's more air and way easier to buy and find than these little 8 gram doohickeys that will still finish the mag for you. But honestly, the cost of them can be a little bit more expensive. And if you run pistol all the time, it just gets dumb expensive. All right, so I will show you how to swap things out. And to get started, tooling-wise, you are going to want a 532 Allen key, a 164 Allen key, and maybe a pick and or a flat screwdriver just to help reach in and dig out some parts that you're going to want to put into this guy, right? So to get started, first thing you want to do, I'm going to grab my flathead screwdriver, stick it into the hole here to remove the bottom plate of your mag, just like that, okay? Slowly, carefully slide that aside, set the part aside, pull out your spring and your follower, and put that above up here, okay? Next up, we are going to remove, let's see, here we go, these little small rubber tabs that sit on either side of this bar. That is kind of like your mag's detent to keep the rounds inside the ball chamber, okay? Now, I'll try it with this flathead screwdriver first. Actually, you know what, maybe I'll try the pick. All right, set it inside so that way you can hopefully slide out. You don't have to take out both sides, just one. Just take off this little rubber nubbing, set it aside, okay? That allows you to carefully and slowly slide out this bar right here. Keep in mind, there is a spring in there, so you don't want to lose that guy. Set it aside, place it here, pop out that spring. Now, when I take things apart, I like to map them out. That's just my thing. I don't know why, it just helps with reassembly. So if you notice me just trying to place them here as they come out, just so I know where they're going to go in this new mag. All right. Next up, you're going to grab your, 532 Allen key, place it into this top screw. Okay. I'm keeping my finger on the bottom side so that the nut that's in there doesn't go flying or drop out and squirrels off somewhere to the side and never find it again, right? So move this guy. Okay. Should be able to smack out that one nut, place it on the side. All right. Down here, you're going to need the, 164 Allen key. All right. Again, my palm's on the bottom part of the mag just so that I can not lose the nut that holds the screw. And in fact, I'm going to have to keep my finger on the nut because it pops out and it won't unscrew from each other, all right? There's the nut. Should be able to push this guy straight through. Okay, then there's the last screw over here at the back end. Same thing, just keep your finger on the nut. Unscrew it. Grab that nut. There you go. Now, technically, I believe you should be able to pry this guy apart. Again, one more. Missed one. Right on top of where the valve is. There you go. Apparently that's not loose enough. There you go. There. Let's try to get that nut out. There you go. All right, now we can separate both halves. Probably a good thing too, because this guy is dirty. Okay, so we're going to turn this guy around. We're going to line it up so it matches like this. And quite simply, swap your parts over. Grab your tightener that actually winds up pushing the CO2 to pierce. Grab your valve assembly. Don't forget these things have, they're angled so that they position in a certain way. So just make sure that when you install your valve, it's not going to sit this way because it won't fit properly. Make it sit into a little cuppage. I'm not even too sure how to call that. Just make sure everything's fit nice and snug, right? We're done with this. We can set it aside. We're going to start reassembling this mag. So put your other half on top. And then it's basically the reverse of what we did with removing the screws. Okay. nut in there. I'm gonna put my finger on top of it and just turn it around like this and get it going. Now, I'm not gonna make this crazy tight because I kind of feel like I need to install everything one by one so that it all lines up properly. Uh-oh, this screw is a little funny. I've never done this. This is the first time doing it, so I haven't preemptively installed and swapped over things. This is my first go. All right. Oh, that fit for a second there. I thought it wasn't gonna do it. Sometimes I wish I had smaller fingers because pushing that nut is a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, let's try that screwdriver. There you go. That did it. Perfect. All right, now I'll make that guy a little snug. I'll go back down to this guy, snug her up a little bit. Okay, next screw, install. Put the nut in the back. Hold it with your finger unless you've got big mitts or paws like I do. Might have to repeat the screwdriver approach. And I better do that just in case. All right, that's more than enough. Screw it together. There you go. One more screw on top. Grab that nut, put my finger in, hold it in place while it's screwed back together. Hopefully it'll grab at some point. Oh, it did grab. All right. Oh, wrong Allen key. Nah, go figure. Surprised it even grabbed a little bit. All right, well, this is going to be a challenge because that hole isn't small enough to hold the nut. So, problem number one. But that'll do. All right. I imagine it doesn't need to be crazy snug because this is a 3D print after all. Don't want to over tighten anything because that would be bad, especially if you don't want to get any crackage. Okay, next you're going to grab that little detent bar spring. There is a small slot right in there. Hopefully you see that. That's for the spring to sit. So when you place it in, again, I think I've said this in previous videos, try to get the loop lined up for the bar to slip through when it goes in. Make your life a lot easier. Grab your really dirty bar that I should probably clean. I'll do that after. Let's get this guy together first. Don't need to keep you here longer than you want to be. Okay, line up that spring loop with the bar so it can slide through, which I can't seem to do right now. Oh, really close. Oh, come on. There you go. Get in there. Sometime today. There you go. Done. Ish. Now it's done. All right. That way, it sits like this. Okay. Grab your little nubbin that you took off before. Place it back on top of the bar. Make sure it's all the way down so that the bar sits flush to the end of the nubbin. Okay. Last but not least, grab your spring and your follower and make sure you put this guy in the right way. Let's see, which way should I do it? There you go. There you go. That way the taper is towards the back, right? Push in the spring. Now I did find these bottom plates a little snug because I did try to slide it in like just halfway just to see, but and it would help probably if I put it in the right way, right? There you go. And done. Okay. I'm gonna give it a whirl, and there you go. Well, that's basically the swap out. Next up, I'm gonna grab a CO2. I am going to puncture it and test it to make sure it holds air, and I'm gonna go outside and give this guy a whirl and see how it does. If you have any problems, questions, or concerns, guys, as always, shoot me a message. I will help you out as best I can, and expect another video coming out at some point soon, just giving a quick review on the actual mag and its performance and functionality. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, thanks for your time. Cheers.